Get pass from Durant Scott to Malcolm Grant. Three-pointer, good rotation, too strong. Grant trying to follow a shot, no good. Jones gets the rebound. 54-45, West Virginia leads by 9. 9:50 remaining here in the second half. Live from the BankUnited Center in this picturesque Saturday afternoon, December 4, 2010. And Flowers gets the tomahawk jam. Good feed down low by Missoula. And West Virginia back in double digits. They lead by 11, 9:30 remaining. Reggie Johnson set to check in. He's got 4 personal fouls. Malcolm Grant right in front of us. Canes going left to right in your radio dial in white. West Virginia going right to left in their dark blues. Adrian Thomas, the three from the left corner, rattles in. It's good. Circles the circumference of the rim and gets the fortuitous bounce. Canes cut the deficit to 8. 56-48, 9:11 remaining. Flowers bringing it up. Canes playing the 2-3 zone that Haith loves to implement. Bob Huggins, the signal caller for West Virginia's 4th year with the Mountaineers, 29th in college basketball. Fadeaway jumper for Jones, the Mount Vernon native, no good. Tipped out by Adrian Thomas. So West Virginia will retain the basketball underneath their own basket with a fresh shot clock, 8:56 remaining. Reggie's in, the fan favorite. Out comes Julian Gamble. On the court right now for the Miami Hurricanes, it's Durant Scott, Darius Adams, Reggie Johnson, Adrian Thomas, Malcolm Grant. Mitchell, pull-up jumper off the back iron, no good. Rebound by Jones, stripped away by Durant Scott, and it goes off of Jones' heel. So savvy play from Durant Scott, the sophomore from New York, New York. Miami gets the basketball. Scott will run the point. It's the dynamic New York combo in the backcourt for the Hurricanes. Malcolm Grant, Durant Scott playing catch along the perimeter with Darius Adams. Adams feeds Reg down low. Triple team, kicks it back out to Adams. Adams finds Malcolm Grant, passes high to Adrian Thomas, right corner three. Splash, it's good. AT picking up right where he left off Tuesday night's game when he had a career-high 17 points. Adrian Thomas has 13 points this afternoon. It's a 5-point game. 8:20 remaining here in the second half. Fans on their feet. Mitchell has the ball in the left wing, guarded softly by Durant Scott. Bounce pass to Jones. Down low, stripped by Darius Adams, stolen away by Adrian Thomas. Malcolm Grant has it. Canes have numbers. Malcolm Grant slows it up as he loses control of his dribble. MG3 driving, bounce pass to Big Reg on the right block. He misses it, but he's fouled by Flowers. Over the back foul. Reggie Johnson will be going to the line to shoot a pair.
It is imperative that Reggie Johnson remains in this ballgame. He comes in, and it's an infusion of energy for the Hurricanes. They have so much confidence when he's on. And one thing, though, that Reggie needs to do personally, I saw it on the other end. Coming off a defensive rebound, he did not have positioning. He still tried to work his way in. The referees have been tight in this game, and they will call him for over the back. So he needs to make sure he does everything he can to stays in this ball game. Nothing stupid.
We've got a timeout here on the floor. 56-51. West Virginia leads the University of Miami. We'll keep it right here. It's great to be alongside my good friend and colleague Scott Braun. Mike Intandola back behind the glass producing for us. I am Justin Antweil. It's great to be with you, whether you're listening locally in Dade County at 90.5 FM or across the globe on WVUM.org. Canes have won 17 straight non-conference home games here at the friendly confines of the BankUnited Center here in Coral Gables. Looking to make it 18. It's West Virginia 5-1 on the year. Miami 5-2. Miami's 2 losses came to Rutgers and Memphis. West Virginia's lone loss came in the finals of the Otto Riley Parks Puerto Rico Jam Tournament. They lost to the Minnesota Golden Gophers, who actually beat UNC just last week. Scott, we mentioned second chance points is going to be key. Seems like Miami's doing a nice job rebounding ever since Reggie Johnson got back in the game.
And you know what else they're doing overall? Just being more aggressive. Darius Adams took a risk, could have been called for a foul. Instead comes up with it. Saves the ball from going out of bounds, gives to Adrian Thomas, and that kept things rolling for the Miami Hurricanes as Reggie Johnson's going to head to the free throw line. So the Miami Hurricanes need to be aggressive, take some risks at this point. Under 8 minutes to play, you're trailing by 5 to a very good team. You need to frazzle them a bit.
It's a home-and-home series between the Mountaineers and the Miami Hurricanes. Next year they will play in Morgantown, West Virginia. The student population at WVU is 29,000. Let's talk about some notable alumni from West Virginia, shall we, Scott? You've got Kevin Pittsnoggle, who was that fan favorite in 2006 in that NCAA Tournament Sweet 16 run for the Mountaineers. You've also got Chris Henry, the former wide receiver with the Cincinnati Bengals, who tragically died in that car accident. You've also got Adam Pac-Man Jones, who's had a lot of off-the-field issues in the NFL and so forth. You've got Jerry West, Mr. NBA logo himself, is a graduate of West Virginia. And how can you forget Billy Mays, the Mr. Infomercial himself, He tragically died in 2009 due to heart complications. But if you're a fan of TV like you and I are, you know Billy Mays and those infomercials late at night. OxyClean. This is a great guy all the way around.
ESPN 360, remember? He did those.
He did those too. So a very versatile Billy Mays who definitely will be missed. Let's get a little bit more serious here as it's Miami versus West Virginia. West Virginia is ranked 26th in the Associated Press poll. Reggie's first shot is up and good. Pretty rotation right there. Reggie just a 68% free throw shooter. They're receiving 94 votes, most of any team's receiving votes. And Reggie misses a second free throw. Rebound corralled by Jennings. Bryant brings it up. Mountaineers going right to left on your radio dial. Canes have cut the deficit to 4. It was as large as 13. Missoula trapped in the corner by Scott. Works through traffic to Jones from the left elbow. The jumper by Jones rattles in. The junior from Mount Vernon, New York with a couple chest pounds right there. Big dagger. 58-52. West Virginia leads by 6. Durant Scott driving with his right hand. Off-balance layup is short. Follows his own shot. Gets his own rebound. Going to attack the basket again. This time uses the window and it's good. Durant Scott. He connects, the sophomore guard from New York, New York. 58-54. 7:13 remaining. Canes playing a little bit of a full court press. Missoula picks up his dribble at the U. Bounce pass to Jennings. Kicks it out to Jones. Over to Missoula. Back to Bryant. To Mitchell. Every single Mountaineer has touched the ball on this possession. Missoula driving and he uses the window and he gets it to go. One of the best 6 men in the Big East gets it. 60-54. 6:50 remaining. West Virginia, the reigning 2010 Big East champions, made it to the Final Four last year. Adrian Thomas for 3. Short, no good. Rebound by Reggie Johnson to keep the possession alive. Big Reg attacking the rim, and they're going to say all ball. Darius Adams kicks it out for Durant Scott. Fresh shot clock for the Hurricanes. Scott, floater in the lane, strong. Adams puts it in. Fourth try on that sequence is good for the Miami Hurricanes. 60-56, Canes trail by 4.
Totally different ball club. They're so aggressive right now.
Swagger is oozing out of the Hurricanes jerseys right now. 60-56, 6:15 remaining. Jennings from the left low block. Pretty hook shot. It's good. 62-56 silences the crowd momentarily, does Jennings. Canes going left to right on your radio dial in their whites. Mountaineers in their dark blues. Adams, crossover dribble, now driving, lefty lay-in is good. Back-to-back lay-ins for Darius Adams. 62-58. Both teams trading baskets at this point right now. Frank Haith has lost the jacket. Showing a sense of urgency right now for the 5-2 Miami Hurricanes, guided by 7th-year head coach Frank Haith. West Virginia 5-1, guided by 4th-year head coach Bob Huggins. Shot is short by Mitchell. Rebound by Malcolm Grant. Brings it up the left side, now moves to the center, in between the circles. Crossover, out to Adrian Thomas. Trapped in the corner. Switches directions. Kicks it out to Malcolm Grant. Grant, he's got 16 points to lead all scorers. Floater in the lane is short, but he's fouled. Malcolm Grant will go to the free throw line to shoot a pair, where he's 8 for 9 from the stripe this afternoon.
Oh, well, hello. Thanks for waking up, right? The entire team. Just a completely different team that we see in these last 3 to 4 minutes that we saw compared to the first half of the second half. And I think a lot of it has to do with Reggie Johnson.
Malcolm Grant has 16 points to lead all scorers. The only other Hurricane in double figures is Adrian Thomas with 13. First free throw by MG, 3 is good. The transfer from Villanova. It's his 3rd year with the Miami Hurricanes. He sat out 1 year to Division I AA rules. Free throw is up. And good. 62-60. Canes, once trailed by 13 in this half, have cut the deficit to 2. Crowd on its feet. Full court press by the Miami Hurricanes. Missoula weaving through traffic. Bounce pass to Bryant. In the lane. Wild hook shot. It's good. Truck Bryant, former teammate of Durant Scott's in the playgrounds of New York playing AAU basketball together, has a big clutch bucket right there. 64-60, just under 5 to play here in the second half. Malcolm Grant, lefty layup. It counts, and the foul. Malcolm Grant rejuvenating this Hurricanes club right now. Picks up his 20th point of the afternoon. Could make it 21 if he can convert on the unconventional three-point play.
It's become a one-on-one battle. Malcolm Grant versus Truck Bryant going head-to-head. Two New Yorkers, and Bryant's going to check out of the ball game because Malcolm Graham, these past few possessions, just taking advantage quicker off the dribble.
Malcolm Grant will shoot one. Free throw, it's good. Canes trail by 1. And Miami calls a timeout. Coach Haith wants to remind them to keep up the intensity. With 4:47 left here in the second half, we're going to step aside and catch our breath. 64 for the Mountaineers, 63 for the Miami Hurricanes. You better not touch that dial. Come on back for more. Keep it locked to the voice.
Show me what you're made of!
WV1.
Grove Ink Tattoos is a proud supporter of WVUM The Voice. Their sterile environment caters to all of your tattoo needs, from corrections and cover-ups to brand new custom ink. First-time tattooees welcome. Grove Ink Tattoo is a sister company of New Age Body Piercing and is located in Coconut Grove at 3444 Main Highway, Suite 17. You can find Grove Ink Tattoos at facebook.com/Grove Ink or 786-552-6888. Grove Ink Tattoos, providing color to the Grove.
Happy Hanukkah to all. It really is the Festival of Lights as both teams are lighting up the scoreboard right now. 6 different players in double figures, 4 for the West Virginia Mountaineers, 2 for the Miami Hurricanes. Your score with 4:47 left in the second half, 64 for the Mountaineers, 63 for the Miami Hurricanes. Hurricanes trailed by as many as 13. Their key cogs have been plagued with foul trouble all game long. Reggie Johnson has 4 fouls. Duran Scott has 3. Julian Gamble has 3 as well, as does Adrian Thomas. But Miami, they're being resilient, and they're battling back. Down by 1, 4:45 to play. Out of the timeout we come. West Virginia going right to left on your radio dial. They have the basketball. It's Mitchell, has the ball, top of the key, averaging over 22 points per game. Mitchell has 12 points this afternoon. Mitchell with the ball, right wing, guarded tightly by Darius Adams. Swings it over to Missoula in front of the West Virginia bench. 10 on the shot clock. Got to get something going if you're Bob Huggins' club. Missoula, double team. Kicks it out to Mitchell, the three-pointer. Long, rebound by Jennings. Fresh shot clock for the Mountaineers. Just over 4 minutes remain. Ball stolen away by Duran Scott. The Canes could take the lead for the first time since the early minutes of this game. Back out to Malcolm Grant. The three. Splash. It's good. Malcolm Grant hits it, and the Hurricanes, they lead 66-64, 3:53 remaining. This crowd is electric. They're on their feet. Student section bobbing up and down. And Bob Huggins has called a timeout. We'll keep it right here. Lots of energy and enthusiasm from the Miami Hurricanes, looking to get a premier signature non-conference win before ACC play starts up in January.